This is a quick demo of a new app for Shopify called Dutch Auction that you can plug into your store and help you do sales. I'm going to log into a shop where the app's been installed. There we go. We're logged in and we're at the home page of the app. So it's already installed. If I visit Shopify, I can see that Dutch Auction is part of this store. Main key to Dutch Auction is you have products, and these products have what's called a minimum price. So I'm selling fuzzy dice here, and I'm going to set a price on my fuzzy dice of $99.99, and I'm going to go to the app, and I'm going to set a minimum price of, let's say, $50, so that I cannot sell these fuzzy dice for anything less than $50. Now that I've done that, I can add this product to an auction. So if I go back to Shopify and I visit collections, I've made a collection called My Auction. It's a custom collection and it happens to have one thing in it. In this case, it's fuzzy dice, which we know cost $99.99. So what I'm going to do with my auction is visit the auction manager, and now I'm going to be able to set the discount. The discount in this case is 10%. So every time the price changes, it changes by 10% and it gets lower by 10%. That makes it more attractive for people to buy. The big question is how often does it lower its price? So if we look at the scheduling, we can see that maybe I'll do one update per day, and I'm going to start that auction off fairly soon. I'm going to start it off in just a few minutes and see what happens. So once I've set a time and date and a frequency, I can save that, and I now have a scheduled update, which is shown here, and I can remove it just by clicking on it. So this is something handy, and we'll see what happens in a few minutes once this auction update runs. Okay, time's passed and we're back to what happened with our discounting. I'm going to reload the app and we have a 10% discount. When I check the scheduling, we can see that I've now got a completed event. So something happened to the price of my product. So if we go back to Shopify and we take a look at the products and we take a look at fuzzy dice, we can see that fuzzy dice is now $89.99, which is a 10% discount from what the price was previously. And this all happened automatically thanks to the Dutch auction. Now, once that cycle continues, for example, if we go back here and we select our auction, and we go back to the auction manager, and we say, you know what, we want to do that some more. Let's do that 5 times daily, and we'll start in just a few minutes, let's say. Let's go back to just around here, say done. What will happen now is all of these updates will apply once per day, and we'll see that perhaps that item disappears from the auction. So once again, let's wait and see. All right, we're back after another update, and so we should see 2 price changes, and you can see we got 2 past and we still have some in the future. Let's go back to Shopify. Let's go back to our product here, fuzzy dice. Whoa, it's now $80.99. It's still not at the minimum, so it's still for sale in that collection. One nice thing, the app provides you with emails, and it tells you what the current price was, what the updated price was, and what the minimum is, and the status. So every time an auction gets an update, you get a complete list of the products and what's happened to them. So that's a little bit of on-the-spot management, if you will, communicated conveniently to the shop administrator. This is the final installment, I promise. After a grand total of 7 updates, we can see that everything's been completed on this auction. So if we go to Shopify and we check out our product and we do a quick refresh, we'll see the product's now $53.14. That's just above that minimum of $50. We knew we couldn't go below that, so the auction did not change the price below $50. If we go to the collection, we can see that it has 0 products in it now. The collection no longer sells fuzzy dice. It's been pulled by the auction. And if we look at our email report, we can see what happened along the way. So each update, we show $99 down to $89, $89 down to $80, $80 down to $72, etc. Until the final one where it's $59 down to $53. We couldn't go any further. And the final email shows that it tried to go to $47.83, but it was actually just removed from auction. So that's the story of the Dutch auction, and that can be installed in your shop today.